Hi artists, I'm really excited about this week's assignment because we are going to be discussing how to make a self-portrait. A self-portrait is an artwork that's created by the artist themselves. So in this case, you'll be creating an artwork of yourself, either a picture or a drawing or a painting, or it could even be a sculpture or a collage, but it is going to be of you, made by you, the artist. First, you'll want to start with an oval shape or an egg shape. After you get that, you'll want to go ahead and add your lines for a neck. Remember, our neck is not just a stick. We actually have some thickness to our neck, so I'll start over here on the jawline and come over here and make one that's the same size. Then for my shoulders are not perfect squares, but they're also not down like a triangle, so I want to make it a little bit curved and come down the page. Another little curved line here. It might go off the page because this is just kind of like a school picture where it's just of the top of our body. And we know that our body doesn't actually stop there. The picture just stops there. So once you've got your head, your neck, and your shoulders, we're going to go ahead and add some ears, okay? And the top of your ears generally fall around the middle of your face. So to make my ears, I find the middle, and I'll come one over, and I'll just make sort of like a really squished C shape. And then I go right across to the other side, and I make a backwards squished C shape, okay? So the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and add my eyes. You can do whatever kind of eyes you like to do, or you can start doing it this way. So for my eyes, I know that the ends of my eyes follow straight in line with the tops of my ears. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to make a nice big rainbow shape. And I'm going to skip over to this side and make another rainbow shape. That's the top of my eyelids. I'm going to go ahead and close those with a little bit of a U shape. And then inside of there is where I actually want to put the iris and the pupil of my eyes. So I'm going to draw what looks like a circle on the inside of each one of my eyes. And then here, from the corner to the corner, I'm going to draw another little rainbow shape to make my eyelid. I'm going to go ahead and put another one over here. You can choose to do your pupil, which is the black part now, or you can add that later when you're actually adding color to your artwork. I'm going to go ahead and add mine now. Okay, you could even add some eyelashes if you wanted to, but you don't have to. All right, the next thing I want to do is I know that I want to add a nose. You can create any kind of nose that you feel comfortable with. It could be just an L shape. You can make a little U shape, kind of like this, okay, for a nose, or you can make kind of an L shape. I know that this part right here is called the bridge of my nose, so I'm going to go ahead and start right here, and I'm going to make a little line that comes down with a little hook on it. It kind of looks like a curved L. And if I wanted to make nostrils, I can make a little tiny C shape and another little tiny backward C shape. Kind of looks like a comma, okay? I know that for my mouth is going to be halfway between my nose and my chin. So I'm going to start right about here. And your mouth, you can do it any way you want. If you want to just make kind of a happy face like that, you can. If you want to make an open face like that with some teeth, you could do that. I like to make some lips, so I sort of take an M shape, and it looks like you take your M and you pull the legs out and stretch them out. So I like to start right about here, and I make my little points like my letter M, and then I make a U down below it, and then a line right across it. Okay, my face isn't quite finished yet because I still need to do some eyebrows. You can make eyebrows that look really surprised by making some arches like that. Or I know my eyebrows are straight with a little bit of a point, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You could even make it more realistic by adding another line underneath it to make them look thick so you can actually color them in. Okay, so now we've got our basic face, our neck, and our shoulders. You won't have these on the side of yours. Those are just examples. So I know that this is where my hair is going to be, but my hair doesn't just fall right here on my forehead. I actually have a full head of hair. So the way that you do that is you put one finger or two fingers above your forehead line. I'm just going to put one right up here, and I'm going to put a dot, okay? And that's where I'm going to draw my line down to my ears to show that I actually have hair on my head. Now my hair is kind of long, so I would take my line and come all the way down and come down like this. But you can do your hair however yours looks. So if you have really short hair, you might just put your hair like that and draw a line there. If you've got bangs or hair on your forehead, you might kind of put some hair like this to show that. If you want to show your hair in a ponytail or in some braids, you could easily put your hair kind of coming down like this, or you can make it curly hair. So you have lots of choices how to do your hair. You can make it long or short. You can have very little hair or a lot of hair. It's however your hair is that you want to draw it. And the last thing that we're going to do is we've got to give ourselves a shirt. So I'm just going to put a little scooped line here. So there's my shirt, and you could choose to decorate that any way you want to. You could put stripes, polka dots, you can make it any color you want to, as well as creating any background you want. So maybe I want there to be a sun behind me, or maybe I just want it to be a pattern. You have lots of choices because you are the artist, and I hope that you come up with something amazing. I hope you guys had a fun time with this lesson, and I can't wait to see what you guys have come up with.